Hi, this is Podzoid Podsobinski, sometimes known as Pod or Dr. Pod or Larry. Uh, this is a two-point purpose video to demonstrate and confirm for me that I've got my technology recording capabilities perfected here at this point for future podcasts. Podcast is, my nickname is Pod, yeah. Uh, but this new camera, I solved the problem by finally deciding that looking at the specs and researching very much, that this video camera that I'm using should be auto-focusing on me relatively easily or unnoticeably. I mean, it's raving about a 20-step 5-glass autofocus lens. It's a Logitech C920, Logitech C920 webcam. So this works in test videos yesterday, 7 or 8 of them. I had it all worked out where the keyboards are even live and can be played, and so this is take 2 of this because the first one took too long because I see no timer on the recording screen. But so we'll go to try to autofocus things here. We'll just go over here and see what this does. Of course, I can zoom in over there if I want to, but the lights might be kind of bright. I'm not sure, but this is the test. And an update, a mini update too, on what's happening with the book. But notice the autofocus and it seems like real time on the screen to me. Slight maybe delay on what I'm seeing on the screen, but when I tested this, it was in bright sunlit room, and I don't know how it's going to work in the night light now. I have my bright stage light on, but it's overpowered by these white lights. But so the technical aspect is that I should be able to get right in front of this, and it should focus. It should focus, no matter how close I get. It should focus sharply. See, so okay, so my technical logic. This does not sound like a word, but it does sound like a word. Technical logical. It's technological, but it's technical logical. So it's my solution to my problems has been found, and I wanted to confirm that when I see this myself. And so the update then is on my book. The 3rd edition should be done by the end of this year, I hope, but maybe not till the beginning of next 2017. But it'll have a new part by the lady who was the assistant director of social workers at the state hospital last time I was there 22 years ago. She's writing her account. She's gotten the social work board permission. She has to meet with the CEO of the state hospital group to get permission because it happened on state property. But she was here 2 months ago to visit me, and she said that it was her job. I didn't know this for 21 and a half years. It was her job to call the FBI and report on my behavior, what I was doing in a psycho bin at the time. I'd caused so much controversy, and well, the story's in the book, and that's the subject of the next series of videos in the Grip of Paranoid Schizophrenia, or 3rd edition. But so that will be her account when she gets this to me in a week or 2. It should be, and then I can proceed to try to finish it and self-publish it, which will take some more time. That'll be one thing new. Commitment paper surfaced from my stepmother's house from the 1980s, and they're in there, and so that's new. And the letter from my doctor is new. A letter from a local authority figure is new. It'll be a much better read than the 1st and 2nd edition with all the philosophy. I chopped it out because it didn't belong in the same book and in the same book on subject of schizophrenia. And I wanted to say I made some controversial videos earlier on where the audio got ahead of the video, and that's what I hope to have solved in this video now connection here. But I'm sorry if that offended anybody, but that's just radical, controversial stuff I learned along the way where my mind was academically when I wasn't legally insane. So it's just off the beaten path knowledge of what you might find. Some people know about it, but they said it's more of a public service announcement. Some of those earlier videos on YouTube and Facebook here. But so I want to keep this down to 5 minutes. I'm timing it on 5 minutes now. I'm running over again. I want to demonstrate too, and it said you could pretty much count every whisker in your beard on this camera, one of the reviews. But I want to go over here now and get this high enough to catch my head like I didn't in the first take on this, and play a little bit of music, just to demonstrate that it blends all in and works all right now, whether I want to make music videos or talks in the future. What I want to play, okay, so hopefully you saw my head in that version, so the time is running along again, so I've got to get off here because it's just an informatory update, little mini update. So the technical aspects of recording now should be, this should autofocus on me better than it is, or it's not, or what's it doing? It's got colored lights in the background, maybe messing it up. I haven't tried the psychedelic lights to see what that does with it yet either, so you'll be seeing more of me, and I thank you for watching. Podsobinski 2016.